On the outside, it looked solid. Everybody was gang. Until the indictments dropped.
Look at that sun here.
That chain dancing, bro.
Got folks squinting out here.
Hey, come on, we need a flick. Whole crew.
Bet. Slide in.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, that's tough. Forever loyal, man.
They ate together, rode together, posted together. When one of them had beef, everybody had beef. That's how it looked. But inside?
Inside, pressure was building. Court dates nobody talked about. Late night phone calls that got shorter and quieter.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll call you tomorrow.
And one homie who stopped making up.
Go. Federal agent, search warrant.
Johnson, LaRon, Mitchell, Deshaun.
They taking all of them?
Keep your voices down.
Is everybody on that list?
How'd they know that? Who told them about that night?
Only the circle knew.
See, everything looked strong on the outside. Smiles and pictures, loyalty and captions. But inside, fear had already moved in. One of them had been talking, not because he hated him, not because he was.
But because when them numbers got mentioned, survival started sounding louder than loyalty.
March 14th, 11:45 p.m. Corner of Lennox and 122nd.
Who was in the car?
Ray, Jamal. I'm telling you everything. Every detail bought me time off the clock. Signed it. Years turned into 3. While the rest of them still in there.
In the hood, we call them FBI agents. The scary part, they don't look different. They dress like you, laugh like you, ride like you.
Everything can look good on the outside. Brotherhood, unity, strength. But inside, fear, pressure, cracks in the foundations.
And once the feds start indicting, you find out real quick. Not everybody built for the same storm. Some fold, some stand in it.
After the doors got kicked in and the news cameras pulled off the block, silence hit different. The group chat went dead. No bubbles, no nothing. Just me, the street, and that echo.
The same corner that used to echo with laughter now felt like a crime scene nobody wanted to stand near. Mothers stopped letting their kids outside. Old heads shook their heads like they'd seen this movie before.
The homie sat there alone. No chains, no cheering, no locked in forever. Just that red light blinking.
Everybody thinks the storm's on the block, but the real storm, it's in here.
We can't keep tearing each other apart.
Then tell me how we move, because I'm ready to ride.
We move smart. We stop letting them pit us against each other.
Tonight we figure it out. Whatever.
Just paperwork stacked thick. Charges with words I couldn't even pronounce. Numbers that didn't sound real. 15, 20, 30 years.
We already know most of it.
We just need you to confirm.
You're young. You got a future.
They slid pictures across the table. Screenshots, phone records, dates, locations, things only the circle knew.
It's all right here, man.
And that's when loyalty started fighting fear inside my chest.
Never fall! Never fall!
But inside, I keep seeing my little girl's candles waiting on me. Ma getting older every day, and her walking away with somebody new. I yell loud so nobody hears all.
I convinced myself it wasn't snitching. I'm just telling my side, I said. They already know. I'm not the only one talking. That's how it starts.
Just to be clear, we still here. Same block, same love.
Correction. Same block, but mine stretched wider now.
True.
Off the record,
What's up?
he getting out next month.
Bet. Say less.
They had no idea the foundation was already cracked. The paperwork would come later. Black and white ink don't lie.
Statements with details too specific to guess. Times that match down to the minute. Descriptions only somebody in the car could know.
How you know that?
That's when paranoia took over. Eyes started shifting. Conversations got shorter. Trust evaporated.
Because betrayal don't always come from enemies. Sometimes it comes from someone who was scared. And that's the part nobody talks about. It ain't always greed. It ain't always hate.
Sometimes it's survival. But survival for one can mean destruction for many. The block learned a hard lesson. Everybody tough when it's music videos and fast money.
But when them years get real, when freedom is on the table, when the cell door slams just once to let you hear the echo,
You find out who was built on loyalty and who was built on fear. And by then, it's too late.
by the time the discovery packets hit the jail, reality had a weight to it. Big manila envelopes, staples thick, pages and pages of black ink.
They called it Discovery, but it felt like a funeral program. In the day room, everybody tried to act normal. Playing cards,
Suspects were taken into custody late last night after a short pursuit.
Man, they ain't got nothing solid. Whole thing smoke.
Right, I'm gonna be home by dinner. That's me.
Stay solid, bro.
Malik Harris.
Be easy, y'all.
Jay Carter.
You good, man? I'm straight.
Page 47. Recorded statement. Confidential informant.
And guesses. It clocked the whip. Cherry red, black rims, glow underneath. Knew who sat where. Chains and all. The track, Don't Sleep by Lauren. The call, Tone hit it. 8:23 p.m.
Yo, we slide now. 20 out.
Say less. Rolled at 8.
Even the joke somebody told in the car that night.
Yo, tell me why skeletons never fight each other.
Why?
They don't have the guts.
Ah, man, get out of here.
That's terrible.
When the stomach drops happened. Only 4 people were there. 4.
It can't be him. He's solid. You did time before. He was the loudest one.
Can I get some water?
Yeah.
What are they saying?
Different things. They're trying to read you.
What kind of deal's possible?
One they can live with if you give them enough.
He gave them structure. He gave them context. Filled in blanks they didn't even know were missing. By the end of it, he wasn't just answering questions. He was building the case.
No one has to know.
You're protecting your future.
They would do the same. And maybe that's what broke him. The thought that maybe somebody else was already talking. So he talked first.
My 17 a.m. can't sleep. That night keeps running back like a movie stuck on repeat. Us grinning on the corner, dice clacking on the crate, wind in my face right.
The way my homie was quiet, the way he didn't even finish his drink.
Gotta take this call.
And the way he stepped outside to take a call.
Yeah, I'm on the way. I love you.
It all made sense.
Hold it down. Don't say nothing. We good.
Sometimes, guilt talks loud. When the paperwork finally circulated through the jail, there was no more guessing. It wasn't a rumor. It was a signature.
Type statement. Initials on every page. A cooperation agreement. And across from me, he didn't yell. He just stared. That silence hit harder than anger because betrayal from an enemy hurts.
But betrayal from somebody who ate at your mama's table, that cuts different. And the wildest part, he convinced himself he was justified.
I ain't had a choice, bro. They gave me one name, and it was yours.
I ain't started. I was just there. I had to think about my family. But every man in that pod had a family. That's the part that makes it crazy.
In the pictures, we look solid. Mean mugs, chains out, captions talking about loyalty.
Man, that's you. You had the lane.
But pictures don't feel pressure. Pressure shows you the truth. When them federal numbers get mentioned, decades, not years, loyalty gets tested in ways Instagram can't prepare you for. The block will never look the same again. Not because of the arrest,
but because trust died. And once trust dies in a circle like that, everything else follows.
New York winters hit different. Cold wind cutting through row houses. Sirens echoing down narrow streets. Corner stores glowing under streetlights like nothing ever changed.
But everything had changed. The block wasn't loud anymore. No music blasting, no dice games, no late night laughter, just boarded up doors, and mothers were tired.
Months after the arrests, the trials began. We packed those wooden benches like Sunday morning, dressed in our best. But this wasn't church. We were watching our sons fight for decades of their lives.
He walked in, suit on, haircut low, no chains, no street swagger, escorted by agents, but not in cuffs. That's when the whispers turned into reality.
We all said bro ain't lining nothing up. Thought he couldn't. Then he did. Dates, link-ups, whole play charted out. Told us who was sliding, who was holding what.
Seatbelts, we rolling.
Rolls is secure. Love, fam. Turns out, homie could plan.
We grew up on the same block. I told him I'd always have his back. But that night, I saw him pull the trigger. I can't lie about that.
Just disappointed. That kind of hurt don't scream. It sits quiet in your chest.
25 years, count 230, count 3 120.
When the verdicts came back, numbers were read that didn't sound
20 years, 25, 30. Mothers collapsed. Girlfriends cried. Little brothers stared at the floor trying to understand how gang turned into decades.
The one who testified, he walked out months later. They said I'd be free, but freedom came with a cost. No block to return to, no friends to call, no corner to stand on.
Because once you trade loyalty for survival, you survive alone. Meanwhile, inside those prison walls, something unexpected happened.
One of the guys who got 25 years
made a decision.
He stopped blaming, stopped replaying the betrayal, stopped living in that courtroom. Instead, he started reading every book he could get his hands on. Business, psychology, history, and the law, especially with...
I came in here with nothing but anger. Then I signed up for classes, learned, earned certificates I never thought I'd have. Now, I help the new guys, the ones who walk in scared and mad at the world like I was.
Don't let pride write checks your freedom gotta cash. Don't confuse noise for loyalty. And don't think you built different until them numbers get real.
Y'all think it can't happen to you? I thought that too. One night, one bad decision, and everything I had, gone. It's that fast. We hear you. Don't wait to learn the hard way.
Cause the streets don't post the courtroom. They don't post the paperwork. They don't post your mom crying in the hallway. They only post the shine.
Behind every flashy picture can be fear. Behind every loud circle can be cracks. And behind every forever can be a signature waiting to happen.
New York is beautiful. Lights like gold teeth, sky like a painting. But the streets, they don't love you back.
To the young ones watching from the corner, thinking it looks solid, thinking it looked powerful. Think twice. Are they really loyal or just loyal until it's inconvenient?
One decision can echo for 30 years. Choose education, choose business, choose building something that can't be taken in a courtroom.